Oh, guns. Yeah, man, that's your thing.
Yeah, yeah. I'll just bring mine if you don't mind. Hi everyone, welcome to Old Lady Reacts. I'm the old lady, otherwise known as Michelle. I'm a huge movie buff, and this is my channel where I react to mostly action and superhero movies that I've never seen before, but also other stuff that looks interesting or new. I'm in a bit of an Oscar marathon, so I decided to be a bit controversial and skip a bunch of DC stuff so that I could watch 2022's The Batman next. And don't worry, I will get back to everything between Wonder Woman and this movie in the near future. But I figured I should do an action superhero film next anyway because it has been a little bit. And the Batman, isn't part of the overall DC extended universe anyway. It's supposed to be a standalone film, so it should be okay. I'm not going to dig too much into getting details to write a big intro for this because I don't want to accidentally see any spoilers, but this movie has some stars stacked into it. I don't know if I've seen anything Robert Pattinson has been in prior to this, because I was never into the Twilight movies or anything. So that should be interesting. But we're going to see Zoe Kravitz, who I love, Paul Dano, Colin Farrell, Jeffrey Wright, who I'm a huge fan of, Andy Serkis, John Turturro. Like, these are some big names here, lots of heavy hitters. It has an 85% rating on Rotten Tomatoes, which is pretty decent. And it's number 34 on the 85 best superhero movies of all time list that I've been sometimes referencing. Some are saying it's like the ultimate Batman movie and the ultimate superhero movie. Others are saying it kind of misses the mark a bit. So I'm interested to see how it goes. It was nominated for 3 Oscars last week: sound design, makeup and hairstyling, and visual effects, which are always like the crumbs that they throw to superhero and action movies. And now that I've seen so many action movies the past year, I feel kind of offended by that on behalf of action movies. Like, there's some good movies here; they deserve to be recognized. But yeah, so what it was nominated for doesn't really tell me much in this case. So we're just gonna dive right in and see what happens. So before we get started, please subscribe so you can see all of my reactions, and check out my live stream from this month celebrating the 1-year anniversary of my channel, which includes an intro for my Patreon. Yay, I've started my Patreon finally. If you're interested in participating in polls to determine what I react to, having early access, and watching full-length reactions, hop over to Patreon and become a patron to support my channel. Let's dive into The Batman. So this is a long one. This is almost 3 hours, but it's good. I got my cheese puffs, and I got 7-Up, and I have my fleece because the window's really cold right here. And I have a blankie just in case. Who is that? That looks like the villain, one of the villains he fought in Daredevil. Is this the Joker watching this? Or Penguin? I guess I don't remember who is the Joker and the Penguin in this one. Oh, okay, what? That's creepy. Who is that? That's creepy. It makes me want to look behind me. Thankfully, I've got the camera that can see behind me. Okay. That escalated quickly.
Thursday, October 31st.
Halloween, okay. That is a creepy mask. Okay. What the heck?
I can't be everywhere.
We've talked about that. Superman, he can't be everywhere. He can't save everyone. Oh. It's interesting because it doesn't feel like a movie set. It feels like a really just a messed up, dirty, gritty city. Something's coming. They laugh. Oh, he's even got the camera out.
I'm vengeance.
I thought he was going to say, I'm Batman. Somebody ate all my cheese puffs. I'm sad now. Big mistake. Big. Huge. It is a rather tank-like suit. It reminds me of the one in Batman v Superman. But a little bit more streamlined. I'm not here to hurt you. I saved you. And he has this, it's very similar jawline to Ben Affleck.
Goddamn freak.
He's going to be a problem later. What the hell? It's interesting, the light with the glasses, that's very similar to a shot in one of the other Batman movies, I think, on Selena, No More Lies. Okay.
Excuse me.
Pardon me. Does a liar do when he's dead? He lies there?
I'm just trying to find the connection, Pete.
He lies still.
Excuse me?
Oh, he lies still. Okay.
This must be a favorite night of the year, huh, pal? Happy fucking Halloween.
Goodbye. Is it a barefoot print?
Yeah. Kid found him.
Oh, lovely. So I thought that maybe a flashback that was his dad, but apparently not. I thought we were seeing the origin story a bit there, but not so much.
I wish I could say I'm making a difference, but I don't know.
I'm liking the style of this a lot. Wayne Terminal, it's interesting. That's a pretty cool shot, though, with the bats flying by.
It's in the morning.
Oh, that's cool.
Everything that
Oh.
happened.
Were slain during Wayne's own mayoral campaign. It was a shocking crime that remains unsolved to this day.
There you go.
He and city police launched a major sting operation, resulting in the arrest
Oh, he's looking dark, man. He's having a hard time.
of a relative with what to this day
Oh, Andy Serkis plays Alfred. He looks so distinguished. I'm not used to him looking distinguished. Like in Black Panther, he looks so nutso.
The killer left this for the Batman. Apparently. You're becoming quite a celebrity.
For a second there, the way he asked that previous question, I was like, maybe, does he not know that he's Batman?
Afraid of.
Alfred, stop. You're not my father.
I'm well aware.
It's interesting exchange there. I'm not used to Bruce Wayne feeling so young. He feels like very young and kind of emo-ish. Not in a bad way. But usually he's felt much more established, and he doesn't feel very established in this one. I like that. Oh, that is some Gothic architecture we got going on there. My goodness. As I said, there's...
Get those hours.
He lies still is only a partial key.
So yeah, I was wondering though if there was anything else to be found in that cipher. It's got a... Oh, there's your clippers.
What are we looking for?
USB port.
USB.
Well, my crappy car has a USB port, so that fancy car must. Yeah.
Thumb.
Oh dear. Thumb drive. That's clever too. I'm liking this, how this is going. I hope they can keep it going.
Try this.
Yeah. That's gruesome.
This guy's hilarious.
That's funny.
What was that? Shit.
Oh. Oh, it's automatically sending.
Never get in there without a warrant.
Yeah.
Batman doesn't need a warrant. Warrant. It's a very rainy and wet movie.
Boy, hear everything they say, ain't you? I guess we both are. How you doing?
Oh, there she is. Those are nice boots. He knows who that is.
God damn it.
So that's a great shot too. So wait, is that Bruce Wayne watching them? Or is it? Well, there's lots of kitties. Hi, kitties. That's his eyes, right? With the black around it? Again, people always perfectly framed in windows when someone's watching them. It's like Jessica Jones. Oh, interesting. Okay. Is she already Catwoman? So she's got skills, all right. Yeah, that was him. Okay, is this for a second? It looked like the guy who killed the mayor.
Her passport.
What does she know?
Whatever it is, it's got her so spooked she won't even tell me.
That's a very weird mask. Like, I don't know why it would be that cut apart.
This time, the killer has come forward to claim credit on mine.
What are they gonna do? She's just a kid.
She's so tiny.
Hello, people of Gotham. This is the Riddler speaking.
Oh, I didn't think we'd see the Riddler. Oh, what on earth? Okay, that's pretty gross. I feel like I've seen something similar to that before. I have to. Is it not in 7?
No, I just worked the bar upstairs.
That suit seems rather overtly sexual, like unnecessarily. It's a little bit too formed to her body for my taste, especially for someone who can't pay their own bills. No, kitties.
You got a lot of cats.
Yeah.
You kidding me? After everything we did to take down the Maronis, he busted their entire operation, then he caved to some low-life dealer.
Maybe he's not who you thought.
Yeah, maybe he took over the Maroni drug cartel. Oh, geez, another one. Cool font. Look at how tiny her waist is, like this big. My God.
Are you sure no one can see these things in my eyes?
Don't worry. I'm watching it.
Yeah, they'd have to look awfully closely at someone's eyes to see it, especially in the dark like that. You'd never be able to see it in the dark. Most people don't make eye contact that long to notice something like that anyway.
Somehow Riddler knows who he is. If we find the rat, maybe it will lead us to him.
I'm not hating his Batman voice, but I guess we don't really know what his Bruce Wayne voice is. Like, we haven't really seen him as so much as Bruce Wayne in any social scenes or anything like that.
Politicians, police, the courts could tear the whole city apart.
I feel like he has a little bit of a Jersey accent though in there, which I'm not hating. It makes sense, or maybe a little bit Brooklyn. I can't tell.
Rat with wings.
It's slang for pigeon, does that
Or it's bad, basically.
It means you took the Hippocratic Oath.
Hippocratic Oath. That's good.
Ooh, interesting. Was the dad on the take from him too? Is that where a lot of his money came from? Oh, what the heck? Oh dear. Oh, that's what's his name's car. Okay. I don't know if I want to see what he did to that guy. Oh, Jesus.
Let's clear this place out now!
Yeah, I would think people would have been running before then, but that's okay. Like, I don't think I would have stuck around even that long. Once the car kind of went through, I think everybody would have gone out. Somebody answer the phone.
Can we get somebody out here? This thing's gonna kill me!
Shut up! You deserve to be dead after what you did! You!
Let's put the tape back over his mouth. Tell him to shut up. Yikes. Okay. That did not end well. Get up so they don't take your mask off and they figure out who the hell you are.
He interfered in an active hostage situation. Coulson's blood is on his hands.
Was he in one of the original Batman movies, like previously? Because I'm trying to remember what I've seen him in.
What are you saying? Kinsey will not
Yeah, he moonlights as a cop, not the other way around. Jump? Oh, okay, what are we doing now? Oh, he's got one of those suits. Okay. Little glider suit things. What did we see? What were we talking about those suits for a while back? I can't remember. Oh, yeah, that didn't work well. He's not the slickest Batman we've ever had. But, you know, he got away and he's all right. That was funny.
Could have at least pulled that punch, man.
I did.
That's funny.
The cipher in the maze. It means a rat with wings, like a stool pigeon.
Does it mean stool pigeon or does it mean Batman?
Like it or not, it's his game now. I want to find Riddler. We gotta find that rat.
So when they said rat, I thought maybe they meant it was the other way, like one of the cops was a rat to rat it out to the mafia guys, but I suppose that makes sense. I guess I didn't think that much about it, but yeah, okay. See, like, how is John Turturro's character as a penguin? Like, I wish they were a little bit more representative of the things, or maybe we just haven't seen that yet. Like, the Riddler's actions are like being Riddler-ish, but I feel like they could have had a little bit more fun with the costumes on those guys. See, her outfit is very Catwoman-like, so why isn't everybody else's outfit, you know? And I don't understand the mask on her. What's happening? Couldn't really tell what was going on there, but okay. You don't want to play around with semis, then that's not good. That is a Batmobile, but it is just kind of a Mustang, so it's a muscle car kind of thing. I don't know that. I don't think he did, dude. I think he just she's gonna land right behind you. This is, again, a very rainy movie. Oh, that's kind of a cool shot, though.
What the hell is this? Good cop, batshit cop?
Kinda.
Found out from Mitchell that you were the rat, so you killed her. But somehow Riddler found out too. He knows so.
Well, maybe ask him questions and let him talk.
Who is he?
Boy, you guys are a hell of a duet here. Why'd you start harmonizing?
Yeah.
It's La Rata. What is this, Riddler, stupid or something? Jesus.
La? Is it, so it's a feminine?
You think he made a mistake?
He hasn't made mistakes.
A rat with wings. You know what that sounds like to me?
Is it bad?
Yeah.
URL. Interesting.
No guns.
Yeah, man, that's your thing.
Yeah, yeah. I'll just bring mine if you don't mind. Where it all began. Is that his dad? I think so. Yeah, I think something about his dad.
Like these children.
Sins of the father.
Yeah, I think I'm right. Yeah, the dad is not a good guy. Where did all that money go? Oh no! Don't be killing Alfred. We ain't gonna be happy with that. What's happened? Oh no! See you in hell. Fabulous. So he's still alive. That's a good sign. I'm gonna get high off the fumes of all of that spray paint. Yeah, better figure out what the hell your dad was doing. So start digging in those old renewal files. Because yeah, if it was 20 years ago and they put that much money into renewal and the city still looks like that, it's like, where'd that money go? Kitties. Oh, that's cute.
Why is that?
You know what? I can't even talk to you.
No. I want to know why a guy like Falcone would owe you anything.
Because he's my father!
Oh. All right.
Come on, vengeance.
So why are people calling him Vengeance instead of Batman?
It's no more dangerous than you know.
I feel like that kind of came out of nowhere. I don't know.
You're Bruce Wayne. I want to see Carmine Falcone.
They really like his hair like being right in front of his face and everything. I don't get that. Like you just want to like just run your fingers through your hair and push it back. It's wet, so it'll stay. Again, there's the hair. Why is his hair always in his face? Hairstyling and makeup is one of the things that they were nominated for an Oscar. Like, really?
Tell me what he did for my father.
I'm sure that he's up to having this conversation right now. Like, maybe give the guy some time to rest.
And that night, your father and your mother were killed.
Okay. So, yeah, it's complicated. I will say at least it's not as bad as I thought it was going to be. Like, the dad totally was, you know, in the drug business or any of that. I mean, he did something pretty bad, but like all their money didn't come from that at least or something. I don't know. Who knows? We've still got like an hour left, so it could end up that way, I suppose.
And that's how he became mayor. He said you were a very important man.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Such a weird mask. I don't understand why they would have made that decision. So odd. And why would the phone have hung up at that point? I wish they had done a faraway shot of that. I think that was a missed opportunity. She's not a very good shot. I think they could have worked that, massaged that a little bit to make more sense. That's pretty cool, of a fight scene that's just lit by the firing of the guns. I like that. Oh dear. Use those nails to good use, purpose there, you know? Yeah, yeah. Ow, 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 ow. That would hurt.
Like your mother.
Yeah. Wait, so he's literally coming to her rescue? Aren't we beyond the whole, like, damsel in distress with...
Don't you know your boys in blue work for me?
Not anymore. I don't think he's still there. Oh, but that's his apartment. Okay. Too late, boys. Oh, is that Paul Dano? Because we haven't seen him yet. His face is doing weird things. What's his face doing? Something weird's happening. Can't possibly be this simple. What's in the cup? His look, he's such an interesting look. He's so dorky.
He's the only one we didn't get. But we got the rest of them, didn't we?
We?
We're doing this together. You're part of this.
We didn't do anything together.
We did. What did we do?
Oh, the we. He thinks the we is him and Bruce Wayne.
We could watch the whole thing together.
Watch what?
Oh.
Everything!
What's coming up? Yeah. You have bombs planted all over the place?
You mean you didn't figure it out?
I feel like the nose is weird on the mask. It's like very flat this way. I do feel like there's not really a Bruce Wayne. Like, it's all just Batman. Like, and again, it makes me like wonder, do filmmakers really even like Bruce Wayne? We're seeing almost zero Bruce Wayne at all. And even as Batman, he hardly even talks. He's more just like a receptacle of all the other characters' monologues. Is it an enormous bomb? Is it a map of where he placed the bombs? Yeah, okay. Was it all the bridges again? Because that was what, in the third one, they blew up all the bridges and everybody was kind of stuck on in Gotham.
Going off. The whole city's flooding. You're gonna have to go inside the garden with everyone else.
No, don't go in there. Like, well, couldn't they just go up in the buildings till the water recedes? I mean, you can definitely see it's like influenced by what happened in New Orleans. You're starting to piss me off. Is she gonna get to save him now, thankfully? Or hopefully, I should say. Oh, okay, that was unfortunate. Somebody had a big gun. She's so tiny. How did she manage that? She's like this big. He must have another gun somewhere on him. Yeah, some kind of gadget or something, yeah. Okay, so was he trying not to get everybody electrocuted? Is that... Oh, he's gonna get all the people out of there that are trapped. Okay. I mean, there's very emotional music playing. I don't know that I'm feeling much emotion. Again, because I don't know that like, you feel like a connection with him as Batman, but not as, like, there's no Bruce Wayne in this Batman movie.
The city is underwater.
Oh, puppy. Somebody save the puppy. Oh, he's not happy with how that his plan was foiled. Oh, well. He probably killed a fair amount of people. Batman can't save everybody.
Don't be sad. You did so well.
Who's that? So I'm sure that's Joker. So they setting up the sequel here? Is that what we're doing?
Why don't you come with me? Get into some trouble. Knock off some CEO hedge fund types. It'll be fun.
Knock off some hedge fund types. She's a motorcycle, like, is it not up on a balcony? Or is it a bridge of some sort? It looked like he was looking right in the camera. That was a weird sightline shot. So no post-credit scenes. It'd be so much more fun if they did some, but oh well. That was pretty cool. I liked it better than the Christopher Nolan Batman movies, I gotta say. There was a lot to like here. I think especially the style of it, like the overall design of it, is really exemplary. Like it feels very dark and gritty, but also in a very real way, not in a set designed way. Gotham looked very real, just like a slightly different version of New York, which is pretty cool. I liked that this almost seemed like a prequel Batman film, but still without having to go over once again the origin story for him that we all know so well. We don't need to see that yet again. I like the way it was kind of referred to in this film between him and Alfred. And I liked that Batman was kind of young, like not really set up as like a super slick hero that can do anything, but you know, he's still figuring things out and still making mistakes. The Batcave and Wayne Manor are kind of a mess, and his relationship with Alfred is still developing between two adults rather than like an adult and a child and all that. That's very interesting. I thought the story was pretty cool. It made sense to me. The dialogue was well written, what there was of it. I think my main challenge is the almost complete lack of actual information about who Bruce Wayne is as a person in this universe. Like, I read on Wikipedia that they based him on like Kurt Cobain, and like, I'm a Gen Xer and I know Kurt Cobain, I know Nirvana. I didn't get that at all, other than the hair constantly in his face, which felt very dated to me. Like, and two, why? Like, why would you base a contemporary portrayal of a superhero in a contemporary political environment? Why would you base him on a singer-songwriter who died 30 years ago? Like, their journeys just don't seem to me to have any connection whatsoever. And the complete lack of any dialogue from Bruce as a person, I think it prevented me from having any emotion about what was happening. Like, everything was about Batman, and even when Bruce was Batman, there was hardly any dialogue from Batman either. Like, I don't know, it felt like I knew Ben Affleck's Bruce Wayne better than this one, and we didn't see hardly any of Bruce Wayne from Ben Affleck either, because it was mostly like Joker and Superman in that movie. So yeah, this reminds me very much of The Northman, where like we see what the character does, but we don't see any inner life or connection with the characters around him except as a fighter. And I didn't love Zoe Kravitz as Catwoman. I didn't get the costumes being so overtly sexy in such a dark and gritty setting. Like, I don't mind a sexy Catwoman. I love Michelle Pfeiffer. She's fantastic. But that fits into that universe. But yeah, the mask here made no sense at all. Like, because it was completely like not grounded in utility in any way. Like, everything else in this movie, from Batman's superhero outfit to like even the various automobiles, they're not flashy. They're all just very grounded in reality and grounded in utility, and form followed function, except in her outfits. It was too over the top. And there's not really any origin story in this universe to explain why she's doing what she's doing, or again, like who she is when she's Selina and not Catwoman. I mean, I guess maybe there is the origin story about the mom and stuff, but why did she take on the Catwoman persona other than like the I like strays? Like, that's not enough. I'm sorry. It's just weird. Selina and Bruce didn't get to connect in any way outside of their fighting personas. And I wish that there had been some like connection between the two of them, the same way that there was in Batman Returns. You see them flirting with each other, and then they realize like who their personas are. It's like, yeah, there's just, it needed more meat there. And I think what's missing from this movie is any fun. Like, it's certainly not funny in any way, like not in a single moment. But a movie doesn't have to be funny to be fun. Like Logan, not funny. John Wick, not funny. Bourne Identity, they're all very unfunny films that are still very fun to watch. And again, it makes me wonder if the people making this movie actually like Bruce Wayne as a character at all, you know? So yeah, the Batman has a lot going for it. I can see why people really like it. It's visually very cool. The plot moves along at a good clip, even though it was long, quite long. It still has decent energy. The acting of the secondary characters, John Turturro and Colin Farrell, they're both really great, even though Colin Farrell is completely unrecognizable, but you know, still great to see them on screen. John Turturro especially, he plays a great villain. But I read a review blurb kind of on Wikipedia that worked for me, and it said it's just good enough to wish it were better, and that is very much how I feel too. If you like this video, please hit the thumbs up button, subscribe, all that business. Check out my Patreon for exclusive content, but most importantly, click here to watch another of my reactions next. Thanks for watching with me.